we go.
All right then. What now?
Okay, there we go. Alright. Who can we spend time with today? That's the wrong button. Okay, we have Yufa and Barton. Let's start Yufa's. Let's go talk. Luis. Hey, Yufa.
It's all right.
Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altaberry all the same. If you have a moment, would you care to saunter around Brylehaven with me? It's a city I've always wanted to see with my own eyes. Let's go. Hello, Rachel. Really, that would make me so happy. Yay, daughter. So this is Brylehaven. There's so many foods here which I've never seen on the island. This bone and meat. It's used as a ritual offering, yes? Has the heart been left out to dry somewhere? Miss, I must ask that you refrain from making such unsavory quibbles about our products. I apologize. I didn't intend to. Last thing I need my customers thinking about is rituals and organ stuff. This is exactly why nobody cares for you, Miss Starry. Okay. Rude. Well, now I'm regretful. I was rude to the shopkeeper, even if it was just because of my excitement seeing such interesting wares. Don't worry about it. He's just a jerk. Okay.
Is it true?
I've heard that there's all sorts of different people in this city, and that makes it dangerous. But being a pagan, I suppose I'm the most different. A frightening prospect. But there's so many kind people, too. Why, at the other place we visited, someone even offered me a special deal on a pail which pours good fortune. That was a scam.
What is it?
What? But maybe it wasn't a pail, but a flower vase? Everything in the city is so different from my own. It's a bit overwhelming, but also such a thrill. The clothes, the food, even the plants are completely foreign to me. Although we're not far from the island, there's this exotic smell in the air. You smell it? What is this? It's a tinge of sweetness. It makes me nostalgic. I don't notice anything about the smell. It's so rich, there's a complexity to it. It kind of tickles the nose. Shall we follow it to its source?
This is the place.
Here we are. It's not very strong, but there's a complex smell. Is this a Sanctus church, isn't it? Maybe they use perfume in some sort of ceremony. Are you here to pray? Oh, sorry, but no. Do you have some business here at the church? We've just come to have a look.
No.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that I like how the whole Mastari arc is also related to racism, as they also have prejudices in the outside world. Yep. Oh, there's a Nyx. Hello, Nyx. Have you come to watch Metaphor?
I see.
I see, by the by. I noticed the young lady here is Mastari. Pleased to meet you. My name is Yufa. This is Will. It's alright for me to make introductions.
Oh.
Are you perhaps the one I've heard about? The one who's been stirring up a ruckus? Never mind, I shan't pry. Puppy! I'm Hyperic. If you've an interest in Sanctism, I would love to talk further with you. But I'm afraid I don't have time to do so today. I was about to escort Ovi here, this child on her way home. I was just praying with Mr. Hyperic and visiting Mama in the sick room. In the sick room? Her mother is very ill. She's currently being cared for at this church. I apologize for leaving so soon after you've traveled so far. I hope you'll visit again whenever you wish. I'll be waiting. Oh,
I'll see you again
sure.
soon.
Until next time. Bye-bye, UFO. And we'll see you later. Closure-y. I wasn't intending to visit a church, but I'm glad I got to speak to a follower of Sanctism. I wouldn't mind learning more about Sanctus in general. I'm curious about the differences between them and us. The Mastari, I mean. Nyx came in, sat on my bed, and then left. There we go. Sorry, I was closing the door again. Why does this remind me of certain religions spreading missionaries to certain continents? Would you mind, maybe visiting this place again with me? I admit I prefer not to go inside alone. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you so much, but I'm warning you, I'm going to chant your name when I sleep so I don't forget this promise. She was checking if you were in bed so she could bother you or not. Sure. I'm glad I invited you out. The outside world isn't as harsh towards pagans as I thought it would be. Sense gratitude and a hint of relief on Yufa's smiling face. Yippee!
It's strange. But then...
But there's something a little off about this church. I might be just imagining things. Oh, I'm sorry, it's gotten quite late. We should be heading back. Nurse!
Isn't that...
Okay, who do we got? We have Heismate, we have Juna, we have Nurse, we have Alonzo. Any of them's piquing your fancy. Which sad boy? I'm assuming Wet Cat Alonzo. It's not possible for me to hear Alonzo's voice, and yet somehow Alonzo comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk to him. You're well, correct? I've been looking all over for you. Why are you here? There was a deeper meaning to Alonzo's sacrifice, and I would have you know the whole truth of it. Alonzo said he was going all in on you, so I did too. On the new world you're going to create. Tell me. You're familiar with the tavern he used to frequent, yes? The place I first broke the news to him. Let's talk there. He actually said that it'd be the venue, and I was meant to honor his request.
Allow me to introduce myself once again. My name is Dutteran. I'd like to thank you for your assistance.
What assistance?
Right then, where shall I begin? The execution was proposed by Alonso himself. He agreed to bear the weight of my crimes and die with them. That is, under one condition. He had me declare my support for your candidacy by naming you as the key figure who put an end to the people's suffering. And in doing so, Alonso would accomplish his goal, to bring you great renown.
He didn't need to die for something like that.
Perhaps it was meant to be a form of atonement. By giving you recognition and building your reputation, he could pave you a path to the crown. He truly believed that you could change the world. Alonso entrusted me with this letter, or rather, with his last words.
I wager you must be furious with me. I'm sorry I didn't let you in on the plan. I knew you would be against it. Believe it or not, I considered myself a just person. My cons were always in the service of a greater good. I convinced myself that it was all for my hometown, for my mother. But that pretense crumbled away, along with her life. I realized everything I'd done was out of my own selfish desires. Such a man ought to die. So, I found a way to make a worthy end of it. Come to think of it, death, too, is perhaps its own selfish escape. When you stopped me, I could finally confront that about myself. The truth of the matter is, I like lying. I like tricking people. Perhaps I never needed to be a good person. On the day of my execution, you'll be lauded as a hero, and everyone in attendance will be none the wiser about my deception. Yes? Before long, you'll ascend to the throne, and the world will become a slightly better place. All thanks to my lies. I've done far too much wrong in my life. But in my final moments, I will become the kind of person I've always aspired to be. I owe it all to you, even though I know this wasn't the conclusion you wished for. You have my gratitude.
I sense Alonso's genuine trust and affection in his unadorned words of thanks.
The devious schemer, Alonso, keeper and heritor of the Faker's virtues. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee. By the grace of his newfound powers, work to give truth to our hopes and fulfill thy destiny.
Remember your promise. Become the king.
Are you all right?
No. I'm distressed.
I'm sure you must be. But Alonso believed you could bring about a better future.
You there! Bring him what we've discussed.
This is Alonso's fortune.
Though half of it was pinched from my coffers. Still, the fact that he managed to steal all this is quite impressive.
What are you planning to do with it?
Rest assured, I won't be taking it with me. Not after all that's happened.
Alonso intended to give this money to his village,
But he was terribly distraught when they wouldn't accept it. However, if you, the hero, were to give them the money, that'd be a different matter. Might you donate his fortune in your name?
If that is my friend's wish, then I will.
Thank you. Please grant this wish of his.
I'll make arrangements for a coachman to transport this to the village. Until then, his property shall be in my care. Come speak with me once you've arrived. I ask this of you in his stead.
This one's important.
While clutching Alonso's letter to my chest, I parted ways with Dataram. 11!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I'll thank Brigida.
Here.
Speaking of which,
Alrighty. Who we gonna hang out with next? I guess Barden. You've just gone silent.
You've come. I'm sorry. Aye.
And now, behold the results. I admit it was closer than I expected, but regardless, henceforth I shall rule instead of you, Barden. Impossible. There can't be that many that support the likes of you, Barden. Let's calm down here, buddy. You bribed the rudders, or you rigged the vote. You're too much of a coward to act honest. There's no play to be had here, Barden. I'm gonna quit watching you buy You saw the end of the Alonzo one, you're like, I'm done, I can't do this anymore. We had the whole thing under close watch and there was nothing suspicious about it. That can't be! Your watcher must have missed something, for all we know, Gastro's lackeys are afoot. You're scaring the people, man.
And look.
Barden, you even doubt me now. It's pitiful to watch. Barden, you need to accept the truth. What is life without Alonso? Ordinary men with delusions of heroism are not fit to rule. You're at fault here for what's happened. But y'all supported me. That's why I became governor. That's why I poured out my blood, sweat, and tears into it. And now you're all looking at me like I'm scum. I was protecting you. I was acting for the good, common good. You asked me to protect you. I fall short of one wee thing, and then it's all whispers behind my back. Who among ye cares about the town? Fine, have it your way. The will of the people, Gastro can protect you now. Bye, Bard. Shouting insults and running away. Which shirker of responsibility to the end? Well, no matter. Good riddance. Now here's how I will handle security. Lord Barden, there's a giant sandworm! Sir Barden, I must report this to him as soon as possible.
Please,
about that. Reports now go to Lord Gastro henceforth. What's the matter? Barden, you are... a giant sandworm nest has been spotted and a worm is now approaching. Sir Barden said to report anything like that right away. A giant sandworm?
Oh no.
Sir Gastro, what do we do? Calm down, we have defensive barriers. Yes, the ones he built with your taxes. Besides, a giant sandworm wouldn't come here, would it? Well, we thought it wouldn't, but... Barden only had been looking out for nests so he would have an excuse to collect taxes for defense. This was all part of his deceit. You understand me? Nothing is happening. There's nothing to be afraid of. Is a giant sandworm coming? Oh, it's you. What in the world should I do now that I've been ousted? Now that I've... You say a giant sandworm is coming here. I bet it's a human too, isn't it? I'm assuming YouTube censored you. What did you say? Yeah, it did. Okay. Can I punch him? Sure, you can punch him. Say a giant sandworm is coming here. I bet it's a human too, ain't it? The defensive barriers won't stand a chance against a human. There's nothing I can do now. I'm no governor anymore. Will you abandon them?
So then...
They abandoned me! No, this is no time for such thoughts. The humans must be, human must be stopped. We must protect the Weans. First things first, I don't want to see the town fall into chaos. Have the guards declare it as a false alarm. While they do that, I'll exterminate the beastie myself. Whatever needs to be done, I'll do it. But truth be told, against a human, I don't stand a chance. Here, I'll put aside my pride and ask you to help me, Will. Please. Let's go!
Yeah.
I'm forever in your debt. But think of that nonsense. I was just saying, pretending I couldn't do anything. Why? You don't need to be governor to protect the people. Yeah, you were captain of the guard, dumbass. Just the fist!
I shall bar his meddling with Martira.
Okay, good. That's a really good one to get the halves turn icon. We will definitely be needing that during the final boss.
Is that right then?
We should be able to get there quickly on your gauntlet run. I'm going to investigate the location, so I hope you'll come back another day. So we have this we can do during the day.
This one's important.
This one's important.
I thank you.
Much thanks to you, Wheel. We've sent the monster back to hell it came back from. Bard and Social Link is fine, but he gives really good bonuses. That's why we're doing it. I already miss my boy. I mean, we can go do the side quest to go drop off the money at the town if you want. Or we can do someone else like Judah. Actually, let me double check something.
All right then. Where to?
Let's go. Town. Those assholes don't deserve the money, but they're lucky that Alonso still loves them. Yeah. You come. We're set. All set for the last request. Alonso get in his village to accept a donation. The road to the village has been cleared. Shall we go there? Back in no time by carriage. Okay, so it doesn't even use any time, so we can use this one. Splendid. I think this will be enlightening for you, so thank you for your time. We hurried to Alonso's village by carriage and gave the money to the villagers. All this money for the village. This is more than enough to rebuild the village, but you're certain that you want to give it away. Please take it. Please take the money. The village should have it. Thank you. We're grateful for your generous support. The village was in shambles after what Alonso did, but thanks to you, we managed to rebuild it from the ground up again. There are awful people in this world, but good people like you exist too. I think you ought to be king. Aye, everyone in the village supports you wholeheartedly. The road ahead of you might be trying, but but you'll surely emerge victorious. Because of that Alonso, we lost someone dear to us, but you've brought him to justice. You're the village's hope. I'm sure we'll be sure to make your money of good use. Hey, Mr. Will, why did Alonso do all those bad things? His mom was a nice lady, though. Oh, so much! I safely delivered Alonso's inheritance back to the village. Is this really for the best? I returned to the tavern in Bridlehaven where Alonso and I had spoken. I left the village without clearing Alonso's name, but was that really the right decision? Alonso's letter is gone.
Are you, perchance, looking for this? Did my last words have you in tears? What's with you? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Because I am seeing a ghost.
You almost turned to me, you stupid boy.
I didn't take you to be the superstitious sort.
You have no idea how much I cheered when I was so happy to see he was okay.
I didn't die. That's all there is to it.
Tell him, Will, he deserves a punch too.
Even if the world would have preferred otherwise, I plan to keep living. As long as you and my mother wish for it. Consider the letter a bit of a stage prop.
But everything you wrote was sincere.
Quite so. Alas, did my deceit diminish my sincerity? I'm sure you've told your fair share of lies as well. The same is true of all your future subjects. No man or woman is completely honest. Fiction has its role to play in supporting people. Like with you in that book you hold so dear, yes? But there comes a time in all lives where reality starts to give chase. It closes in on us eventually. So when that time comes, well, if that time comes, we'll run from it for as long as we can. Is that so wrong? Of course not. It all comes back to weakness. But it's weakness that makes people interesting. I find it endearing.
I love this character, he's so cool.
Should you ever have a need of deception, you can rely on me. I'll be at your service no matter where or when.
Thank you, Alonso.
You're very welcome. Now go on and show me that new world of yours. Oh, that reminds me. When I was giving my regards to the landowner, he said that you had called me your friend. A long time ago, my mother once told me to keep my friends close. She said that one's parents are bound to depart this world first, but friends would stand by me for life. Back then, I couldn't see past trying to keep her alive. But now, I think you and I might just have a future. So long, young majesty.
Okay, I can read what you wrote. You mean both. I was so convinced he was tricking people, but then it seemed so real, and I was sus about the voice speaking about a den, and I said, heh, maybe, who knows, and I'm not listening to this idiot, I'm just happy my voice alive. Also, YouTube is gonna ban me. I guess it reads more messages. Okay, I guess I'll go back a bit and see what's not. Oh, no, YouTube.
Isn't that?
Okay, we got Haizme, we got Juna, we got Nurse. We should probably start Juna's. I mean, she has one, we should probably get her to two. So we start balancing these people. Also, can we do Juna when available? Yeah, we can do her. Let me quickly do this real quick, though.
What now?
Now we got this one, I can level it up and get those skills.
Power.
Oh, also I can show you what the Trickster archetype looks like. I think it looks pretty cool. Be able to use all these items. I have capped again. There we go.
Good. I'm still getting stronger.
Hey, Juna.
Hey.
I'll go with you. Thanks, after you then. It is kind of funny to me how, like, all of these social links seem to just take place in Briarleaf. The air of the coast town is just simply divine, and it's so, and so is the shopping for that matter.
Hold on.
What could you need that we don't already have? Oh, would you like the whole list? Clothes, perfume? To start, a lady has expenses. The runner is sorely lacking in amenities, if I'm being frank. It stinks of sweat. Okay, shall we? Oh, Captain, seeing as you're tagging along, I shall require both an escort and a porter duties of you. Girls are barking at something. Miss, are you the real Lady Juna? Would you sing a song for me? Of course, just for you.
Let us greet the rising dawn hand in hand. Da-da-da-da, da-na-na.
Thank you. I love your songs. You're so pretty, Juna. I hope I can do as well as you someday. Wait, thank you. I'll be rooting for you. What? Why the face? I can be plenty nice, you know. That little girl was an idiot just like me. Was it really about the singing?
Sure.
Were you two really talking about singing? Well, I suppose there's no harm in telling you. We Nydia have some secret stuff going on. We have no shortage of people have no shortage of opinions on the Nydia. We're friendly liars, voracious cowards, streetwise swindlers. They say we conceal our true ugly faces behind beautiful transformative masks. Makes you want to burst out laughing, doesn't it? Living on the fringe is hardly a life after all, so we work hard to fit in. We train at it. That's the Nydia's secret. I'm sure a girl's life is no picnic, but when I saw her eyes sparkle like as she listened to me sing, if for a fleeting moment I can lift the heart of a child putting her best foot forward, I shall gladly sing out mine. You saw the songstress, where? Let's go find her. Uh-oh, I think that's my cue to exit stage left. Let's be on our way. The rumors were true. How fortune smiles. Think we're safe here? I only got through that without getting noticed thanks to you. I'm so glad you were there, truly. Oh no, he's not a pervert. I do apologize, but are you perhaps Lady Juna? My name's Capra. I'm the merchant in textiles in this city. Might have a moment of your time. You see, we owe our prosperity to our laborers, and as such we thank them with a festival in their honor once a year. Have the fortune of being in charge of this year's festivities. I would very much like it to be a grand celebration. And you'd like me to sing, I take it? Yes, just so. Although our coffers are not as deep as the church, we would pay you. Oh, let's not quibble. I'll do it. Oh, sorry, I should have run that by you, but I'd like to take him up on the offer. Should be fine as long as I don't delay us, won't it? I want to hear you sing too.
Right.
Thank you.
I think it's wonderful that this festival is dedicated to the working class. I'll pour everything I have into making it a memorable performance. And as for you, I'll make sure that you have a front row seat, as my reliable escort, porter, and captain should. Since Juna's pride as a songstress and her deep trust in me. Yippee!
Things have gotten fun.
Oh good, we have it after a battle. Party members get MP back. Oh, but I'm afraid that that has quite extended my shopping list. Let no expense be spared for the festival. Thank God I have over 1 million. I accompanied Juna as she shopped for a bit and then we returned to the inn.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Well then.
Your voice! It's Yufa! Is it just Yufa? It is just Yufa. Okay, we can probably do Yufa's and then do Barden's quest tomorrow, because that'll take care of time. Don't worry, the tides will change. We'll arrive in Altsbury all the same. Let's go back to the church.
I'm quite...
We came in from the tavern, having heard that Hyperic was lingering there. Sanctor Hyperic, what are you doing at the tavern? I've come to pick up Obi. She helps out here from time to time. They told me lots of nice things today. For the first time ever, they said I danced really good in front of the customers. Do you know how to dance, Obi? I do too. My mother taught me a ceremonial dance. Oh, can you teach me someday? Of course. Teach me too.
Well then.
Yes.
Alright, first thing is to clear your mind and steady your spirit. Mr. Hyperic, I want to practice a bunch and then show Mama. You may, as long as your prayers are never neglected. Now then, this visit indicates that you'd like to learn more of Sanctism, yes? How much do you know about our noble faith, may I ask? Just the basics. Then let us begin with the core of our beliefs. In Sanctism, we receive divine teachings from God. We follow the will of the Almighty God and offer Him our prayers. With a selfless heart, that is.
I see.
A selfless heart? The idea sounds quite different from the Dragon God's faith. We aspire to take the hands of our gods in our own to confront difficulties, yet fight beside them with our own strength, such as our teachings. I see. Well, that is an intriguing belief. What are those who don't have the strength to fight? The children, the elderly, or the infirm? Anxiety which plagues this world is through no fault of our own, and so we pray to escape these hardships and injustices. Oh, it's time to visit Mama. Mr. Hyperic, Yufa, can we do this talk at the church? Let's go! God, this reminds me of Jehovah's Witnesses. Wow. Pardon me, Sanctor Hyperic. What kind of illness does Ovi's mother afflicted with? Your concern touches my heart. You are a kind person, Miss Yufa. Oh, it's just... I lost both my parents when I was around Ovi's age. Yufa, are you and Will going to convert? Oh, I think you mean convert. If you ever wish to do so, we will gladly accept you into our faith, unless you find our prayers meaningless. No, that's not what we will decide for ourselves. I see, that is unfortunate to hear. Then I hope this won't be the end of our discussions. We all live with anxiety in our hearts, and it is through sanctism that we can find salvation. I simply want you to keep that in mind. I don't like this Hyperic. He sounds manipulative. What was that? Nothing more than a breeze. Now then, I hate to cut this short, but I'm needed elsewhere. Oh, alright. Thank you very much for your time. Yufa, teach me to dance next time, okay? My reaction. That was unexpected. Converting never so much as thought I'd had. Your beliefs are your own.
Sure.
Indeed.
You're right about that. In fact, I am no longer a sacrificial priestess. The choice is mine for the first time. I don't think Hyperic was wrong when he says we all have spiritual anxiety. We yearn for something we can depend on, and for some, that is sanctism. I feel like I better understand sanctism now that I've experienced it myself, and I could not have done that without you. You gave me the courage to expose myself to new and unfamiliar things. So now I want to see and learn more about the world, but I also want to be by your side, Will. I sense Yufa's desire to grow as a person as well as her deep trust in me.
I see it is my turn to test my mettle.
I'm not sure that's the wind, and that's its smell again. I'm sorry, my head is suddenly hurting. Let's come back to investigate later. There's something about this place which makes me feel so ill at ease. As we headed for the group, I worried that Yufa seemed a little unwell. Back in Virgo!
Isn't that?
Yep. We should probably go do nurses and turn in that quest. We do have Heismays too. Getting Heismay up is good, but we should do nurses because we will have more chances to do Heismay. Nurses we can only do when we get the items at the dungeon, so... Hello! I've come across a relic! Egads, what's this? Oh. Why, hello there, my dear little guest. Such a pleasure to meet you. Is he baby talking the relics? They never cease to amaze me. No matter how much I study them, these relics use a power that interferes directly with the fundamental elements of matter. Ah, I see. So if we harness the colossal heat generated at that point, I hear it by my... By my sainted aunt, I hear whispers of an ancient civilization, their secrets murmured in hushed reverence. Thank you, Will. Your aunt was a saint?
Thank you.
Well, strike me down. There really are kinds of relics out there. Enough to give me a thundercup of inspiration even when I'm at my low point. Something on your mind? Something is bothering you? You want to talk about it? When I'm deep in my research, sometimes this anxiety just overcomes me is all. I started wondering about these happy days of mine might suddenly disappear. Remember I told you about my failed flight test back in my more respectable days? Back when I was still a young man. I set out to prove my own flight theory and botched it spectacularly. Once I healed from the ensuing crash, I was demoted. They chose to adopt another flight plan. Do you believe in our Lord Cinnamon Roll? And worst of all, people had thought my I thought my friends and supporters quietly took their leave of me one by one. Seeing my colleagues change their tune so easily as a coin flips made me realize how frightening people are. What I fear the most, though, is the coward I've become. After you've been burned, instead of choosing the path of exhilaration and the unknown, you tend to favor the path that's safe, secure, and least risky. We won't betray you.
It'll be fine.
Don't worry, we won't disappear on you. I suppose so. When I think about it rationally, I doubt any of you will abandon me. Especially after you've stuck out this relic hunt so far, eh? Exactly, you're a trusty engineer. I don't know what we'd do without you. Goes to show you can't let old age sour your outlook, eh? Thank you both. I do love you. I love you too, nurse!
Oh, come on.
Well, glad to hear you're feeling better, right, Will? I think she's embarrassed. Aw, bless her. I'm grateful for the encouragement. I feel like I know what it really means to be strong when I'm with you a lot. Wish I could have met you a lot sooner. Maybe my life would have been more... No, perhaps it's better to think of this time gallivanting around with you a second lease of my life. I'll make that all up, wasted youth in no time flat. I love Nurse!
For the blessings of youth.
Join us, we got the fine china! Truth be told, the relics are really starting to come together thanks to you. I get the strangest sense this gadgetry could generate untold levels of power. Something the size of my palm, enough power 1,000 Gauntlet Runner's engines. Even more, I dare say. Once this is completed, not even the stars will feel such a faraway dream. Though, that hinges on you all finding the relics. Well then, with that settled, I'm counting on you to bring a new relic in for the flash of inspiration. Let's go. This one's important. Alright, now that I'm fighting fit, it's time for some maintenance. Yes, some maintenance. You'll be lending me a hand, of course. Okay. Helped Nurse with maintenance for a while and then left the engine room.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, thanks, Bard.
Here you are.
We were actually gonna go head over to you to take care of that side quest. Alrighty. Alright, so, okay, so if we click here, go to check requests,
Really?
check. So if we go here, okay, it does not teleport me. Alright, we gotta do it the other way. Go, Martira, right here.
Let's go.
What now?
Hello, Barton.
You've come.
Can't let the human get any closer to town. You ready to go? Let's go!
I thank you.
I'm so very grateful I don't know how to express it to you or your pals. Seems taking refuge in the desert nearby. I can lead the way if you don't mind taking your Gauntlet Runner. Let's go! I heard the ground rumble. If we wait here, it's bound to show itself. I'm feeling something. It's gotta be here. You will recognize this one. We have seen it. Will. We get to finally actually kill this thing.
To victory! Heads held high, everyone. Stand strong.
Hey, worm
What are you weak to?
Is there another way?
Ice. Okay.
Come forth, royal soul.
You don't have an ice ability?
No, I must concentrate.
No, you don't. Huh.
Let me help.
I'll show you.
After me!
I leave it to you.
Let's do this!
I've never actually seen this animation. That was pretty cool.
By this power, we can do this.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Thank you. Stroll, I pray already. Heed me.
Please!
Let's do this together.
Okay, so you just had the dance ones. Alright.
Watch me. Raging fire. Stroll,
Give me your aid!
down.
What does this one look like?
Let my power support
Does it get a special animation?
I'll blow you away!
Yeah, a little bit. Holy shoot, the damage though!
It's okay. Let's go. We're not out of this yet.
I'm grateful.
Helpful as ever.
That helped.
Oh, it's burying itself. Alright. Hey Barton, you wanna give us a boost? Oh, okay.
Rhea, summoner. This may be excessive. I shall persevere. Moving back. I'll be fine.
Withdrawing! Guarding seems the wise move.
I'll get some distance. Healing power.
Thank you.
My thanks.
Thanks. Juna, your
I
speed's
move to
down.
the front. I can do this. Come forth now.
Stroll, your
If I
speed's
can
down.
get behold this power.
They sure don't give up easy. You
To the
thought they
fore!
slowed you down.
They die hard!
Charging in.
They've slowed
By
you
this
down.
power. A tough one.
Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, that kind of sucks a little bit, but that's fine.
You thought they
From a
slowed you
distance,
down.
I shall take a defensive stance.
Stroll, your
Personal
speed's
friend
down.
defending for now.
Moving to the rear. I'll hold my ground.
Juna,
Falling
your
back.
speed's down.
Soul hacker. We can do this.
That was helpful.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you.
Oh, thanks, Barton.
Cavalry has arrived. Heads held high, everyone. Stand strong.
Stroll, your
Closing
speed's
in on the
down.
enemy. Here I go. Heed me.
You missed. Yuba, come on.
How did you miss? It's a giant worm!
Burn! Sorry, my mistake. Yuba,
Our
they
time to go
slowed you
offense.
down.
No holding back.
That's fine, Stroll's here to carry us again.
Forward. I won't hold back.
But I missed. Okay.
Captain.
Oh, it buried itself again.
Juna,
You know, actually, no, we're just gonna stay here.
To the front.
Captain,
Now is the
they
time to
slowed you
defend.
down. Yuba, they
Staying on
slowed
the
you
defensive.
down.
By this power. With healing power.
Thank you.
I owe you.
Thanks.
Yeah, it didn't do too much damage compared to the back row.
I can do this. Come forth now.
Good job, Yufa.
grown stronger.
Barton, look out! Gah. Captain, now's our only chance! You alright there, man? I apologize, there comes any trouble. You hurt, man?
Everything
Oh,
okay?
this is nothing. One of my few redeeming features that I'm hyped up to kill.
I thank you.
All right.
I could finally see your power with my own eyes. So that's how you defeated Lady Joanna's monster. It's both mighty and terrible. You really are something to be able to use such power so well. Thank you, Will. Please give my thanks to your friends. With this, we saved Martira. Let's go tell him.
Right.
Aye, good idea, everyone. I feel well at ease to know that the giant worm's not coming. Just want to tell everyone you saved the town once again. Let's return and proclaim it, then depart from Matira, and I'll depart from Matira forever. Just lay him here.
Thank goodness.
Worry not, his life's in no real danger. He just fainted from his exertions. He really is some kind of man fighting the giant sandworm. Let him rest in the administration building. Even Gastro can't complain at this point. Not like the guy's around though, he's hiding somewhere.
Even so.
Why would Barton do such a risky thing? Especially for the people who voted against him. All he did was idiotically fight a giant worm, which wasn't even coming to begin with. Truly a desperate move. Go away! Barton protected the town, not you guys. I mean, Barton can be kind of scary, but deep down he's actually really nice and he loves us. Child, that's all for show. All he wants is power. Do you not remember how he did as he pleased to all of you against your wishes? Is that true, what you think? That he just wants power? I happened to see him in the antiques workshop, picking out weapons. And he lowered his head and he said nothing while his sword was tempered, didn't boast in the slightest. Surely if he sought power. I also saw Barton right before he left the fight, brought a huge amount of wound care supplies to the apothecary, and I had no idea why at the time. The reason he didn't say anything was so we wouldn't worry, no? He didn't want us to panic, but to continue on as normal. Tell me such a man could be anything but good. You speak words of praises, but do you not remember? Barton required your help. He always leaves things to others to handle. Is it so wrong to ask for help?
What?
What I'm saying is that it's impossible for Barton alone. Indeed, it was impossible for Barton, which is why he wisely requested aid, and then splendid things were accomplished. I for one think it was a great decision. All of us have been so reliant on each other, but strangely, in this instance, we suddenly looked to push our anxieties onto a single man. We chose to stolid Barton to shoulder our woes, and then we grew angry when he didn't shoulder them precisely the way we wanted. It wasn't that Barton wanted power over the whole town, it was us who wanted Barton and the town to do our job for us. Self-governance should not be this way. It's true that Barton lost the vote. Perhaps he wasn't perfect as everyone wanted. But he never ceased his efforts to improve the town. I want everyone to understand that much.
Hey.
We should be the ones to think about town stuff. We can do things ourselves, all of us. We tried to make Barton do all the work. That's sad. Did something happen to Martira again? He said he wants to play. The kids want to play with you. Oh, so I managed to save the Weans after all. Since Barton's profound gratitude and solid faith in me. 7!
In the end, I managed to protect it.
Okay, if I'm correct, this is like Brigida's where we won't be able to do his set 8 for a while. Oh, he's gone. Well, thank you truly for saving Barton. We'll take care of things from here. We'll take care of the town too, and we'll figure things out for ourselves. Alright. I got more support from the people of Martira. 9! Alrighty. Who wants to hang out tonight?
Right now.
Someone wants to see you. We got Heisme and Juna. We should probably stop ignoring Heisme. Hi, Heisme. I'd like to search the village. If you're otherwise unengaged, might we head there? Let's go. Vineyard Debt should lead us there then. I'm fine with either. There's a Joker card? Okay, oh, it's a joke. It's the laughing one. In guard for monsters, we made our way cautiously by carriage to the forest near Heisme's village. By Tadari's account, the remains weren't anywhere in the village. He searched homes, streets, even crawl spaces, but found no sign of it. Yet it was surely the work of a villager. No doubt they hid their urn somewhere it would not be found. They did not have much time, scant moments to hide it, to avoid arousing suspicions. Means our culprit must have swallowed it! No, they take it out of the village. Threw the rest out of the village. Agreed, there's no sign of it within the village's bounds. That would be the next logical step. I suppose if it went like this, the village disagrees with Tadari, but isn't confident about speaking out directly, and then suddenly they find themselves alone with the urn. Then they seize the bones and hurry outside the village, an act of impulse. If true, we are sure to find some traces of the road leading to the village. Let's keep an eye out as we move along. There it is! Thank goodness. And the bones are safe inside. This is you deduced. Excellent detective work, Heisme! Whatever it takes to hold my son in my arms once again. It was placed haphazardly in the shadow of a tree, easily found. It suggests to me that the culprit did not truly wish for it to be lost to me forever. I can only think that as long as I give up on laying my son to rest here, that would satisfy them. But is that truly how this should end? Something still bothering you?
What?
It's the villagers. If they didn't want my son to be buried there, I would rather they have been told. Had they talked openly, perhaps we could have found a spot of mutual satisfaction. But they staked no claim, hid themselves outright, and played accepting me, demonstrating cowardice to one they deemed an outsider. There's a tendency that runs deep, yes, but the village's isolation has magnified it dramatically. With such a shadow cast, their trade and relations may never recover. There are children in that village, too. Ought we turn our backs on the village such as this, one that grows poorer and more isolated by the day? Let's talk to them. You're right, the adults in the village need to address this, for their children's sake, if nothing else. I'd like to speak with Tadari and the others once again. My time with you may have all changed for the better, now that the time has come to to pass that favor to the villagers. Since Heisme's kind-hearted determination and deep trust in me. 6.
I found a way to change. Surely they too.
He is almost done. Could I ask you to indulge in my selfishness a bit longer? Thank you.
Thanks.
Let's head back today and return when we're ready.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh, thanks, Bard.
Look at that.
Look at this! Alright, who wants to hang? Yeah, it's Yufa again! It is just Yufa. Alright, yes, we're hanging out with Yufa.
Just lovely. It's all right.
Church gave me a strange feeling. Let's go!
Thank
I hope I'm just imagining things, but I feel we should make sure everything is okay. Let's go! Will we be able to get far in this? Because if I'm correct, one of the locations we're going to go to is right outside Altaberry, and we're not there yet. Well, we'll figure that out. Obi wasn't at the church, but I thought I could feel her presence. Of course, maybe that's just my imagination. Oh, there's a back door here. If we just... Will, I can feel Magla coming from behind this door. And it's not good. Let's leave! Let's go.
Alright.
Yes, if we're careful.
Surely right.
Let's just go. Now, I'm gonna open this door.
Dear God.
Oh God, please help Mama and the rest of the sick people. If you do, I promise I'll always pray a whole lot and be a good girl. Closure. Those voices. Yufa, Will! What are you doing down here in the basement? This is a sick room, you realize, for Obi's mother and the others who are ailing. Obi. They are faithful adherents, afflicted with an illness we cannot identify. We even requested a skilled healer, but to no avail. Those afflicted are prone to violence, as though they are not themselves, so we had to contain them here. That's right, Mama, and everyone got, possessed by something evil. That's why I go to church every day and pray for a really long time, and if I pray under the church, God will hear me faster, right? What about other treatments? Are there no other means of treating them? This illness only appears to affect followers of Sanctism, so it must be the doings of the devil. Therefore, we must continue offering our prayers unto God, only the path to triumphing over malady in this path of profound faith. But
then...
something's not right here. That smell I've been faintly sensing, I can sense it. I can see it now. This place is filled with stagnant magla, probably because far too many intense feelings are concentrated in one place. Like with the Dragon God? You mean like the same situation in the Dragon God's temple? I do not mean to deny Sanctism, but I simply cannot believe that any of this can be resolved through prayer alone. There was a time in my hometown when our misguided prayers caused the god to become a calamity upon us. The Magla here reminds me of what I felt back then. Good intentions twisted by blind faith. I think continuing to pray so much will only serve to worsen the illness. Still your heretical tongue, pagan. Our prayers shall be heard. You don't know that. You don't know that for certain. You should use another method. Will. Silence. You're nothing more than a heathen. What could you possibly know? Mama! Their pain is only worsened by blasphemers who speak against God and His holy church. Leave here at once. There are times when prayer is like a comfort, like during times of illness, but to rely on it as your only means of succor? I can't imagine it. And just think, that distorted magla born aloft on so much blindly zealous prayer. If it spreads, the whole town will be in danger. We have to act. We need to take action. Yes, we can't let the disaster like what happened at Ria repeat itself. And more than anything, I refuse to allow a young child who loves her mother so much to go through what I did. I and many other islanders were devoted to a doctrine which marched my parents to an early grave. My heart still bleeds from that loss. Even if they scorn me as a pagan, I will do the best I can. Just like when you helped me, Will. Sense Yufa's earnestness and deep trust. Yippee! However, if we try to persuade them, they will only dig in their heels all the harder. Let's leave and come back when calm has been restored. I reunited to the group with Yufa. Nighttime! Alright, who we got?
Yes!
I have Juna, and then I don't know who else. Just Juna, okay. Let's hang out with Juna. Hi, Juna.
Hey.
I have a favor to ask about the festival in Brylehaven. I need to start preparing. Let's go. I know I can count on you. If you could teleport that thing and get, use your teleport thing and get us to Brylehaven. I got separated from Juno while we were trying to avoid, getting seen.
Come now.
How about a flower for your loved one? They're rare beauties, bound to impress. Is that a child? Cute kid, but I don't recognize the tribe. I need to prioritize finding Juno. What are you staring at, darling? I'm over here. What? What is it? Is there something on my face? Was worried I lost you.
No.
Oh, you were. Thank you. Well, shall we press on? We gotta meet up with Capra. The show is proceeding apace. We have a stage under construction at the Colosseum, and for your outfit, last year's dress has been refitted for you, Lady Juna. And regarding the little thank you gift we're preparing. Oh, please, that's unnecessary. If there's any proceeds from this, pay forward to the audience. Is that possible? That's quite generous of you, Lady Juna. We were so blessed to have you singing for us. The whole town's buzzing with excitement.
Wait a second.
Oi, that you thieving croner. What brings you high and mighty songstress to sing to our lowly labor festival, eh? Why, you ask? Well, because I was invited. Liar, you slithered your way in, you bloody snake. That's all you Nydia know how to do.
Come now.
Murtis, please. There's no need for theatrics. I asked her to sing personally. I'm sorry, but you simply don't have the draw Lady Juna does. That's so? Well, it doesn't mean that I have to accept it, and as a matter of fact, I don't. Who's she?
Hold on.
If I had to guess, someone in the same profession as me. I do apologize for that. She was last year's main act, and I dare say she's cross about being not asked to return. Don't worry about it. I've always had enemies, and some have even made attempts on my life. And Capra, the harder something gets, the more determined I am to see it done. That's so reassuring, my lady. Truly, well then, I take my leave.
Got a second?
It's not that I don't sympathize with her, but crowds are only won through hard work and skill. She's no match for you.
Right.
We're in different leagues is all. She'll have no choice but to get that through her thick skull once I show her why. Besides, having someone close by to watch me gives me the burst of confidence I need. I'm talking about you, of course. Got that? Since Juno's extraordinary trust in me. Why am I getting pinged? Oh, I'm not getting pinged. It's just an email.
I'm going to give this performance my all. Leave it to me.
If I'm going to make this performance a lifetime, I have a lot to think about. Let's call it a day, shall we?
Time marches on, and the age
of a new king draws nearer. Do, 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 do.
Well then.
Anyone want to hang out? No one wants to hang out. Okay. Well, I guess we can do the Colosseum then. That'll at least get me some extra points, which is always good. Yufa!
Where to?
Wait, hold on. Do I have bugs to drop off? I think I have bugs to drop off. Hello! I have bugs!
Hey there.
Cool. Armor said to be impervious to even dragon's flame. Never worn it myself. Again, with dragons, you're an expert on them too, are you not? Just bugs? Ho ho ho, I mustn't say such things loudly. This country tries to keep the very existence of dragons a secret, after all. But since you've been such explanatory assistance, perhaps I shall tell you the story sometime. Still golden beetles. If you find me 8, making it 46 in total, I'll give you the dragon's fall in exchange.
Understood.
Cool.
Hey, you. Really now?
This is the best.
What now?
Okay, hello. Let's hear about it. It begins to duo of bandits. Putting restriction. You can only have one ally with you.
Gotcha.
Use 2 brawler classes. I want to take Stroll.
What'll it be?
Let's rumble. Oh, you gotta be 2 brawlers. Okay, hold on. I can turn Stroll into a brawler class real quick. Wait, I thought I already turned him into a brawler class. I did turn him into a brawler class! Okay, hold on. I can fix this.
A new ability. A new power to wield.
I should have a decent amount of... Yeah, I can't talk. A decent amount of,
A new ability.
God, the word is escaping me. The gloves! Yes, those things.
Right. I could get used to this.
Stroll has the second highest amount of strength compared to the characters we will get, so
A
I'm
new
bringing
power
Stroll.
to wield.
Okay, change archetype. I will be... Not that one. This one. Max MP. Whee! Heavy HP. Stroll, get over here. HP up. Whee! Give me an almighty attack. And it should have already given you the highest one of... Yeah, it did. Okay. Alright, let's go.
Fight.
Stroll.
What'll it be?
Let's go. Wait, why do they get axes and I have to punch? What a rare treat to be facing actual people today. Kind of weird that they're making... kind of weird that they usually make us fight monsters, huh?
What?
These guys must be tough if they made it this far. Let's be as careful as you always are.
Come on.
2-on-2 special duel we got for you today. Both parties step up and fight. Why did they get axes but we have to punch?
All right. Let's show him what we can do.
Sure. Damn, that uses a lot of HP to attack. Holy shoot!
And I shall vanquish evil. Take that!
Oh, you
Let's
resist.
see some coin. Come
forth, royal soul.
Get wrecked, nerd!
I'll take everything you got.
Pugilist! Show me true power. They die hard.
Shut up and die already! You're in my sights!
Oh, shoot, of course. Okay, we gotta take that man out right now. He knows ice.
Please.
Annoying bunch.
Okay, he's out.
Hand it over.
No holding back. Run them through.
Yeah, I'm healing him. He's fine.
Helpful as ever.
Let's do this!
Okay, he also knows ice. That's a little bad.
Looking for a fight,
What are you weak to?
Looks like they're with
Light? Well, that's fantastic. We have items. We don't have that many light items. It's a little bad. There you go.
I'll take everything you
Get wrecked, nerd.
With healing power.
My thanks.
Hand it
I shall
over.
vanquish
Nice
evil.
and easy.
Lower defense.
Gonna hit.
Who wants to die?
I'd be surprised if you missed. Oh, nuts. Oh, that hurt.
badly wounded.
Do you know who I am?
No, I don't. I don't know who you are. You're not important to the story at all. You don't even have a name. You're just called Coliseum Fighter.
Are you prepared?
Let's do this!
Yeah, you missed.
Nice work, Captain.
Bring it on!
Let's go.
Yes. Shite.
Pugilist.
Oh, that was so close.
Who wants to die?
Oh, Stroll, don't die.
Badly wounded.
No!
Someone get him back on his feet.
I'm working on it.
Let's try this.
Live to see another day.
Do you know who I am?
No, dude, I don't know who you are.
Yes.
Done yet.
I won't hold back. We're not out of this yet.
My thanks.
My turn.
My bro's blasting Barry the Light as he dries his hair. He's got his priorities straight.
For a fight,
No holding back.
Alright, he's done. Boyfriend! Absolutely smashing fight you showed there. The audience loved it. You're now gold 3. Here's a little thing in the house. We'd love to make our chair combatants know they're appreciated. I don't know what that does.
Look at you.
All right.
Will's not so lucky with the people he loves so. Challenge is open anytime you wish. You're always welcome here at the Coliseum. Kinda different challenge than usual, huh? Don't forget to fix the party's formation before we fight again. Disappearing into the night. Ooh, it's Heisme. Okay, let me fix this real quick.
What now?
Make me be Soul Hacker again. Stroll will go back to being this one.
Yeah.
And it is just Heisme. Need to demonstrate my resolve. Hey, Heisme. Something I'd like to ask your advice about. I cannot help but pity the children in the declining village.
That's why.
A new age is dawning with my overflowing imagination.
I see.
Shadows left behind. A new age is dawning. Oh, you mean a new king? Indeed, a new king will be a momentous occasion. Not even that a village could avoid being swept into the tides of change. Yes, I can see our approach now. We unveil veil you to them as the king to be. My grandiloquence will not be swayed by them alone. Very well then. If you have the time, shall we travel to the village? Let's go. I hope I can make the people of the village understand. Shall we set out then? As light waned, we took the carriage to Heisman's village once more. I heard you found the urn. Truly, I am sorry the villagers have caused you no end of trouble. It's nothing you need to worry about. Rather, I thank you for helping me come to grips with my departure. People of this village, you hide, and you know, but I know you yet listen. I am not here to blame you for the matter of my son. I want to speak to all of you so that we can change the future of this village together. Look around you. Look at what our village has become. Cut off from trade, our goods now slow to circulate, and our people more destitute by the day. Oh well, you say, we are you chiefs, nothing to be done about it. You endure this hardship without even trying to move beyond it. That is sloth, pure and simple. We elders, perhaps the future means little to us. Perhaps we struggle to fight for change we will never see, but what of our children? You would force our village's children to bear its dreadful legacy, to be doomed to the same neglect and avoidance. Don't talk like you know us. Isolated though as we are, we can survive on what we have, and the children are happy enough. Happy? Their only birthright is a cage. The children have no choice but to live and die here. Can you deny it? They could not choose where they are born, and now they have no choice in their future. And yet, as their guardians and teachers, you would keep it that way. Just shut up. What would an outsider know? He is not an outsider. Heismay is one of us. I don't know when it happened, but we stopped chasing hope. We've grown complacent, clinging to the idea that is wise to accept hardship and then to resist it. Was it truly for the best? Surely in times long ago did we not strive towards something? Please, everyone, come here and let us speak. We'll make a difference now, whatever you do. There's prejudice beyond our walls, and it's strong. The people of other lands won't accept us. Things can change. I believe that can change. It has to, for the children's sake. I understand your fear. Walking the land as a Ujif, I have suffered what seems to be no end of hatred, prejudice, and bloodshed. But this country will change. It's already underway. And the one responsible for that change stands before you now. This is my friend Will, and he will change the country. Hi! A new era is coming, a new future where people of all origins and tribes can come together. A new era is coming. And when it does, what will this village do? Will you choose to close your doors to hope, resist change, and so wither? The world is changing, and we must change with it. Yes, it will be a long struggle. Yes, we may waver, and we will suffer. Beyond that pain, beyond, we will find a better tomorrow, a future with our lives, courses our own are ours to decide, a birthright of hope for every Ujif child. Our children could live however they wish.
Surely.
Will and we who follow him will light our way forward. If you live and strive with hope in your heart, it is a better future is within your grasp. Nobody can decide our way of life but ourself. Heismay, thank you. I think you really got through to them. Of course, I don't think they'll change that easily. That's why we must weave a new hope, one step at a time. We support you. We won't let you down. I hope that one day this will be a home to be proud of. And in return, let us prepare the hilltop cemetery right away. It's time I took responsibility. At the least, I can ensure your son will have the peace he deserves. I appreciate it, but that's no longer necessary. I thought long about how to properly send off my son, and now I think I finally have my answer. This voyage has been more than enough to face my boy's death, and were I alone, I would have lost myself. A tiny voice, young words in old air. Skyward it lits. Clouds parted in passing, and soon breath becomes zephyr. Sweet wind lights upon the well-trodden earth.
Thank you.
I would not be here without you at my side. Thank you. Since the strong determination and firm trust in Heisme's eyes, now clear of hesitation. He.
Now, a new
7! The ninja class!
Hope on the horizon.
There's no sense in waiting for the winds to change. New breezes are ever flowing, in lands beyond anything we've ever known. Let's go, Will. It's just capped at 9 at the moment.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king
Draws nearer. Oh, thanks, Barton.
Look at that.
Well then,
Nope, Yufa wants to hang out again.
what now? New skills, new possibilities. I've found new power. New skills, new possibilities. I've found new power.
Cool. Okay. Swap Heisme over to his ninja class. Raising P. Evasion. Also, if this gets too late for you, just let me know and I will stop. I know it's been a lot of talking this time. 2 days until we head to Elderberry. Just concerned about Ovi. Let's go.
Thank you very much.
Something's amiss.
Pause.
Yufa!
Oh,
It's her. Which shamelessness. Pardon?
truly.
Don't play us for fools. We know this was all you're doing, pagan. Where did you take Cinctor Hyperic and Stick ones? They're gone?
What?
That can't be.
I don't mind, it's been mostly talking. Okay. No! I heard what happened. You insulted Sanctism, and Cinctor Hyperic was in a righteous rage. Finish this day and wrap it up. Okay. No, you misunderstood. I just wanted to help those people in the cellar. Yufa, are you a bad person like everyone says? I just want Mama back. Give her back, please. Ovi. Do you people have no hearts? You called your minions of the they called you minions of the devil, but now I believe it. That illness is pagan handiwork for certain. But wait, please, I just wanted to talk with you all. Let's just retreat for now. But, Will... You alright? I'm fine.
Sure.
Can't believe they treated you as badly as they did me. If anything happened to you... Ooh, well... I would have cast a lifelong curse on them. I wouldn't actually do that. But I did truly fear the look in their eyes. I understand being worried for all those who've disappeared, yet this was altogether different. When they started crowding me, I could see the distortion of Magla around them. I hesitate to give voice to this, but it felt like a possession. But what can I do to help when they see me as some sort of great enemy? Let's figure something out.
listen.
You always seem unshakably optimistic in your conviction. How are you the way you are? I've never felt any sort of hesitation from you. I really admire that. I worry constantly and I'm always looking for answers. Less thinking, more action. Caution is always good.
No.
Well, if you say it is, I'm inclined to believe it's true. How very strange life has become. Eventually I accepted that it was simply my fate to never change, my destiny to be born a priestess and die as one. But now, I've started to think that my fate may be in my own hands. Maybe I can bend chance to my will. After all, it was by chance that I met Ovi and Hyperic, and now I care deeply about what happens to them. If my feelings can be altered so dramatically, then my destiny is maybe one of change and transformation after all. And now I want to transform into a source of strength for Ovi and Hyperic. Let's help them.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Will. Let's start the search for Hyperic and those who were sick. Since Yufa's deep gratitude and determination. Five!
The old, cowardly me is no more.
I'm sure we could find the clues at the church, but we can't get this close to it right now. It's nearly night anyway, let's come back another day. I'll try to come up with a plan by then. Bag of Virga! Alright, who do we have? It's probably Juna. Yeah, it is Juna. Okay. Well, let's save it for now, because once we do Juna's, then it'll go into the next day. And that's the day before we leave, and I don't know if it's gonna go, oh, let's just do this, and then immediately go into story things. So we'll just call it here. But next time we will play, we will definitely get story things. It will be hitting us very fast and very hard. Thank you for watching though. I do hope you've had fun. Bye bye!